Hey, are you getting screwed in the scale? Let me tell you why. Whenever you take your copper in, and you look at this, and you thought, oh, the scale, well, yeah, you might have 6 pounds on there. But what's actually happening is whenever they look at this, they're just going to count every bit of this as number 2 copper, and they're going to screw you out of your number 1. And here's why. For one, this is going to have brass on it. This is going to have solder on it. This has got coating. This has been machined. Even though it's had the ends cut off of it, this end has brass. The rest of this would be considered number 1 copper. But if you have all this mixed together, they're just going to call this number 2. Because they pay people to separate all this out. So the more you don't separate your copper, the more money they're going to make off of what you bring in. So the easy way to do that is look at your copper and make sure you ain't got no paint or anything like that on it. This piece, yeah, on this side would be number 1. This side is going to be number 2. It's covered with paint. So this is going to be number 2 copper. This here, yeah, it's nice and clean. But the problem is whenever your wire is so thin, they're just going to number 2 that. It also has to be a certain diameter. These here, like out of air conditioning units and things like that, it's got the fins, it's going to be number 2 copper. This here, it's a solid copper bar, but it's got coating, number 2. Anything that you find that you can turn number 2 into number 1, you're going to make an extra 20 cents a pound. Based on the market. Hey, do you have something that you're needing recycled? Place a free ad for it at mygig360.com.